what time is it? It's time for me to go home, and I'm on my way home, so we're gonna do another car vlog. So if you haven't been to the channel, feel free to subscribe, comment, do whatever it is you want to do. Suggestions for show content is always appreciated. Yeah, so that part's now done. Let's see, what are we going to discuss today on my drive home? Let's go with 5 tips to keep you successful. Or, well, actually to help you be successful. Nothing keeps people successful. Hard work is the only thing that keeps you being successful. So 5 things that help you to be successful. First off, show up, right? You can't be successful if you don't show up to work. You can't be successful if you don't show up to the venue, the game, or whatever. You need to show up. The hardest part for most competitions and most things in life is simply showing up, right? You wouldn't believe how many times something good has come my way simply because I showed up, or simply because I was present. So yeah, show up. You know, it's the first one. Second one would be the consistent factor, right? That's the big thing, to be the consistent factor. Consistency is the key to most success. Constantly doing something. Not consistently being successful, but consistently attempting to do something. Consistently trying to better yourself. Be the consistent factor. You are the consistent factor. Not your end results, not your product, but you are. You are the person that can be consistently dependent on. You are the person that consistently does the right thing. You are consistent factor to any equation, and that is key, right? Being the consistent factor. This one's not a tough one. This is the one that turns a lot of people away, and it's not in any get-rich book or success book. But the first and real fact that you have to do to be successful is accept the fact that being successful is going to be hard, right? There is no easy way. There is no fast track to success. You look at every person who's suffered, who's been at the best of their ability or at the top of their game. They put in the hard work. They didn't take the easy route. They didn't just wake up one morning and show up and there they were at the freaking Olympics and they won, right? A gold medal. It just doesn't equate that fast. You have to put in the hard work. You have to be ready to accept the fact that it's going to be hard. Nothing will be easy in success, right? You don't hear stories where people woke up one morning and, hey, I made $50 million because I did nothing, right? No, they made $50 million because they busted their ass for 7 months staring at the market, understanding what was going to do what, predicting the future in markets and understanding what they were going to get out of it by putting in the hard work, by doing the tedious stuff, by doing the mundane and getting it knocked out. So be ready for hard work, right? It's gonna be hard. Get over it, right? If you think success is easy, you might as well quit now because you don't have the mindset to be successful if you think it's gonna be easy. Success is hard, right? Accept it now. Fourth one, it's not the friendly one. It's a tough one to deal with, but you hear all these successful people say it for a reason because it's true, right? Cut the non-supporters out of your life, right? Get them gone. Get them out of your life. You know, the biggest satisfaction I have in life today is all the people who told me, no, you're never going to make it. You're going to be nothing, Drew. Your mom's a freaking beautician. Your dad's a welder. You're just destined to be another San Diego National City living nobody, right? You'll probably have 5 kids and 3 different wives or 3 different whatever. You will not ever escape that, right? I cut those people out of my life, right? If you didn't support me on what I did, I don't talk to you. You know, right? And I'm not saying like, hey, give me your money, that kind of support, but people that are just like, yeah, you can do it, dude. I think you can do it. Those people you want to keep in your life. The people like, nah, you ain't gonna do it. You're a nobody. You're too weak. You don't have the money. You don't have the means. You're stupid. You know, right? All those people that tell you that, they're just afraid to do it themselves and they want to keep you there at the bottom of the mountain, right? Cut them out of your life. You know, get them gone. You'll do yourself a favor now. Just get them gone. It's just that easy. It's like, you know, if you're around 9 loser friends, you're doomed to be the 10th, and that's the same reason, because those people that are doomed to be the 10th are too lazy to cut those people out, or they're afraid, right? decide to support you, welcome them back fully. But when they're not supporting your ambition or your dream, and I'm not talking about support as in bankroll, right? But just being there, like being a good friend and saying, yeah, that's cool, man. Good for you, man. Way to keep working. You're right. I'm glad you're doing that. You're right. Rather than naysaying what you're doing, because you don't need people like that in your life, right? You think the Jay-Z's of the world or the Beyoncé's of the world or any of the really successful people that had to put themselves out there, listen to all those people who told them no, they couldn't make it, no, they're not good enough? No, they cut those people out of their lives and they kept moving forward, right? Cut them out of your life. That's a good one. Now the last one is my favorite. Get used to being uncomfortable, right? If I went to the gym only when I felt good, I'd be a fat motherfucker right now, right? If I only did things because it was comfortable to me, nothing about going to combat to a foreign country scared shitless, right? Leave you uncomfortable. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Get used to it. Get used to being uncomfortable, because you know what? Success isn't easy. It's hard. It's going to be uncomfortable. There are going to be times where you're not going to be happy with yourself. There's going to be times when you're not happy with things. You don't feel good. But you know what? You got to get out there and do stuff, you know? I don't feel good in front of the camera. I don't like being in front of the camera. But you know what? I still do it anyways, right? Because it's what I want to try to accomplish, right? I want to do this YouTube thing. You gotta be used to being uncomfortable. It's not easy getting in front of a camera, but I do it. You know, it's not easy waking up at 4 in the morning so that I can research trends for the day to figure out what my topics are going to be for my talk, right? It's not easy, you know, getting up at 4 in the morning to run 5 miles just to go make someone else breakfast, right? And I don't say that in a negative tone, but yeah, I got to make my little one breakfast. It's a whole other ballgame, you know? We know you're going to be tired. We know you're going to be sore. You know it's going to suck. It's going to feel bad, but it's worth it in the end, you know? I've had many uncomfortable moments in my civilian life. One of the most uncomfortable and hardest and most painful things, and just downright sucked, but at the end result was worth it, was completing the Spartan Beast and my trifecta all in the same shot. Yeah, it wasn't easy. I was hungry. Every muscle in my body hurt, but did I quit? No. I get used to the uncomfortable, right? Just get used to it. The sooner you get used to being uncomfortable with uncomfortable situations, the better you're off, right? Because you don't think that multi-million dollar deal is going to come easy on a simple pitch. No, you're gonna feel uncomfortable. You're gonna have 50 eyes staring at you. You're gonna be sweating. Your sweat's gonna sweat. You're gonna be nervous. Your nerves are gonna be nervous, right? All of those things are not comfortable things. Get used to it, because the second you get used to being uncomfortable, that's when you will succeed. That's when you will excel, because you're not worried about those things. Think about it, the last time you wanted to get out of bed early in the morning, your brain, first thing it shot off to you was like, oh, it's warm in this bed, it's cold out there. Of course, your brain is trying to stop you, because it doesn't like being uncomfortable either, right? It don't like risk, but without risk ain't reward. So we can go on to this there, but those are 5 simple tips to help you be successful. You know, they're not easy tasks to manage. There's a reason why you hear them constantly in various flavors or forms, because it's legit, right? There's a reason why you keep hearing these things. There's a reason why these multi-million-dollar gurus and guys that pitch billion-dollar campaigns, or the Cardones of the world are buying $78 million buildings, right? Is because they follow those simple success tips in one shape or another. They're constantly consistent, right? They show up to things. They accept things that are going to be hard. And damn sure they won't tell you, but every successful person will tell you a story about how they had to cut one of those naysayers out of their lives. They had to get rid of the people that were dragging them down in order to climb out of that hole. It's the truth, you know? And it's a fact of life. So hopefully you enjoyed this morning's, or today's, I should say, today's car vlog. If you did, leave a comment below. Don't forget to subscribe, and thanks for watching.